was absolutely beautiful.
I mean,
it's crazy to think how low we're dipping tomorrow.
To wrap my head around it. I mean, a 40-degree temperature swing, that is huge. But that's what we're going to be dealing with. Right now, it's quiet. We've seen a few more clouds roll into the area, but we're still dry, as you can see on SKYTRACKER Doppler radar. The cold front moved through earlier today. The temperatures have been gradually dropping ever since. You can see the snow to our north over parts of Iowa into the Great Lakes. The temperatures are much colder there, and that colder air is heading our way. Look at some of the numbers. So it's 56 in Cape Girardeau, 48 in St. Louis, 30 in Des Moines. So here's how this plays out. Let's get you into all the details. After midnight tonight, we start to see some scattered light rain showers begin to move in. Those increasing coverage a little bit during the overnight hours. And then as we push toward tomorrow morning, the temperatures have continued to fall. So by 6 a.m., we're down to 37 degrees. I think in and around St. Louis, we're mainly looking at rain. It's cold, it's breezy. Those of you northwest of St. Louis, perhaps more of a rain-snow mix. Fast forward 2 hours. Now in and around the St. Louis area, we're at 35 degrees. We've got a rain-snow mix. It's breezy. Those of you further to the south and east, it's just rain. Further to the north and west, it's all snow. By 10 a.m., I think much of the area is in the snow. 31 degrees. Now we're below freezing. The wind chill is about 20 degrees. As we continue to the noon hour, pretty much the entire News 4 viewing area is seeing snow at this point. We're at 30 degrees. Our wind chill is 18. As those temperatures continue to fall, I think we'll start increasing the probability that we might start to see some trouble on those area roadways. So that's something we want to keep an eye on. Let's pause the clock at 4 p.m., rather 5 p.m. I think at that point during the afternoon drive, you can see the precipitation has ended in and around St. Louis, but man, is it cold. 26 degrees, the wind chill is 13. Any precipitation, or I should say any wetness that's left out there on the area roads could potentially freeze. It's very, very cold. And then by about 7 o'clock, all the precipitation has ended everywhere across the News 4 viewing area. So let's talk about the temperatures and the accumulations. Look at this. I mean, we were at 66 today at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock tomorrow, I'm thinking 28 with a wind chill of 15, and it's snowing. The rain changes to snow in the morning, up to 2 inches on the high side. Most of that accumulation, because the ground is so warm, is going to be on the grass and on elevated surfaces. But because those temperatures get so cold so fast, we could get a little bit of freezing on some of the area roads. So particularly those untreated roads. So let's be advised and be very careful, especially those bridges and overpasses which freeze first. Here's the way things look out there tonight. It's quiet, just a few more clouds. Temperatures range from 48 in downtown to 50 degrees in the central west end. But when you wake up tomorrow morning, the rain is falling, it's changing to snow, it's breezy. Temperatures are in the mid-30s in the morning, and then in the afternoon, the temperatures are more like mid to upper 20s. So basically, the temperatures are falling now. They're going to continue falling all night, through the day tomorrow, all the way into Tuesday morning when we get down to 15. That's where we bottom out. Tuesday afternoon's high, only 27 despite the sunshine. Wednesday, a little bit better. It's mostly cloudy, but it's 39. And then we just add a few degrees every day. So by the time we get to next weekend, highs closer to that 50-degree mark. Lots of dry weather Tuesday through Saturday. I've added a chance of rain into the forecast for Sunday. An interesting day tomorrow. I think we're going to be helped out in the morning because it is a holiday.
Right.
For Veterans Day, a lot of schools closed, businesses closed, so hopefully that'll lessen up the amount of traffic on the roads and we'll have smooth sailing. But definitely check in with Kent and Laura tomorrow morning on News 4 This Morning for the latest on that.
It will still be a shock to the system.
Yes, for sure.
All right, Kristen, thank you.